Hi Sabrina, we thought we would do another video just because we're such good friends and we really like doing film together. That this was a blue whale skull that I had caught with a fishing vessel, Melissa, back in 1988. It's right over here by the Phyllis J and right by where we do yoga. It's kind of weird to do yoga and look out at this thing. Biggest animal that ever lived on the planet. We were fishing. We're fishing down off of Davenport, and this was back in the late 80s, and we probably had about 40, maybe a little bit more, 50,000 pounds of a rockfish called chilies on the boat. We were just about ready to come home, and I figured I could make one more tow, and really load her up. And there was maybe 2, 3, maybe 400,000 pounds of fish all around this whale carcass or this whale skull, and decided to make one more drag. And normally when you get the rock cod, when you pick them up, they float. You can kind of feel them hit the net a little bit, and we're dragging along, and you could feel the boat kind of shook a little bit, and it was like, oh yeah, we got him. Drug a little bit further, then we went to go pick up the net, like it didn't float, it was just hanging there, and it was just hanging. Finally we picked it up, and it was like, holy smokes, this thing was all the way down into the net, and it was whole at the time. Like half of it's gone. It looked kind of like a piece of like a piece of a chicken breast that's kind of looks like a piece of plastic. That was kind of over on the top of it, and then we got it onto the side of the boat. I was really scared to pick it up because I thought the whole boat might roll over because we had a lot of fish. On the boat at the time, and but I really wanted it, because it's really a trophy. It's the biggest skull of anything that ever lived. So I really wanted this thing really bad, and we had it we opened the net up, we cut it open, and there wasn't much fish in it because I caught this before I caught any rock cod. And then we opened it up, then I was pulling on it and trying to pull it out of the net, and the part of it was like a pickup truck, and then the top half of it that looks like a piece of a chicken breast, it kind of fell off back into the water, and then we pulled this thing up, and then I went home because the net was ripped, and you can't have these things. You can't have any part of a marine mammal, from a bone, even if you just found the bone, because the federal government's worried about people killing marine mammals and harvesting them for their bones and saying they found them or something, so you can't keep them. So I donated this to the state, because this is a state beach right here, Kelly Avenue.
What year did you donate it?
I donated this in 1988. I didn't even really have it. They took it right from the boat. They wanted it really bad. They took it right off the boat, and we took it with a hoist, and we picked it up, and we put it back on a flatbed truck, and then they drove it right over here, and then it sat there for a long time, kind of just drying out and doing whatever it's going to do, and then they set it up. And they made a plaque with my name. They got to kind of do that. It doesn't really look all that good anymore, but it's got the boat and the name and the location. Someday this will be like, people could bring flowers here. Kind of when I'm obsolete and gone, it's going to be a little memorial for me.
All right. Wow, Steve. Well, thank you for that information.
You're welcome, Sabrina. Thanks for shooting another video.
Okay.
I love it when we do this together.
Yeah, me too.